What's up, everyone? It's your boy Reckless Fox here, and welcome to another live review of Reckless Reviews. And tonight's review is the new Ridley Scott Alien Covenant. This is the second movie in his Alien Prequel series, and overall, the movie was better than Prometheus. I will fairly admit that. This movie does have some problems, and by problems I mean where's the movie, how is the prequels going to tie into Alien? I'll explain that eventually. Let me give you my likes and give you my dislikes about the movie. This is gonna be a quick review. It's obvious it's gonna be spoilers. For those of y'all who are watching this live on Twitch, how you guys doing? I will be taking some Q&As on what about Alien and stuff like that. I'll actually do an analysis on the entire Alien series if I need to live after the review. For those of y'all who are watching the recording right now, Mr. Gotcha 15 and BGZN will not be joining me because neither one of them have seen the movie and or not are fans of the movie series. So I'll be soloing this right now. So, Alien Covenant was a long-awaited sequel to the 2011. Yeah, the movie came out. Prometheus, 2012. My fault. The 2012 movie Prometheus. The movie was praised by critics and stuff like that. However, people who were diehard Alien fans didn't understand where the story was going. So Ridley Scott actually wrote himself into a corner, and he tried to use Alien Covenant to get out of that said corner. And do I think he did a good job? I mean, he did the best he could. Again, this movie is flawed, and I'll explain why. What I liked about the movie was I did like the atmospheric tone, the return of the xenomorphs. I think Michael Fassbender did an amazing job. As usual, Michael Fassbender came back as David, who was the android from the previous movie, and he's also playing another character named Walter, who is a new android who was with the Covenant space shuttle, which is led by Billy Crudup's character. Billy Crudup was also Dr. Manhattan in the Watchmen movies, and he was in movie. And also joining the cast is Catherine Waterston. She was also in Fantastic Beasts. No, was it Fantastic Beasts? It was that prequel to Harry Potter. I haven't seen it yet. And also my boy Danny McBride coming in as the pilot Tennessee. And yeah, so the whole story is the Covenant just got word that there was while they were going to the designated planet that they were supposed to go to colonize it and, you know, grow life and etc., they find another planet that has, you know, the atmosphere of Earth and stuff like that. And next you know, things go bat crap crazy. They run into David from Prometheus, and now they're trying to get off the planet because now the planet may or may not be inhabited by the creatures, the xenomorphs, because at this juncture of the movie, this is when the xenomorphs are first introduced. One was briefly introduced in Prometheus at the end of the movie, and now they have to fight them off and get off the planet. That's pretty much the gist of it. I'll spoil the rest of it as I talk. Overall, I think the acting, Michael Fassbender, let's just face it, he takes the movie, he steals the show because he's playing two roles. He's playing his previous role, and he's playing a new character. I honestly think that Danny McBride, for me, I enjoyed his performance because I honestly don't see Danny McBride in a lot of serious roles. I know he does a lot of indie drama movies and stuff like that, but notably Danny McBride is well known for comedic movies like Sausage Party, Pineapple Express, This Is the End, The Foot Fist Way, that show he does on HBO. I don't remember what the show was called. I think it's called Principles or something like that. I really enjoyed Catherine Waterston's character. She plays, I think her name was Emily. Let me check real quick. Let me look at my notes. Danny Branson and stuff like that. Overall, they do a pretty good job with the writing and stuff like that. It's not a lot of like top-notch writing, and I think that's the problem. I will actually go into my problems because overall, like the acting was pretty good, the action was pretty cool. Overall, I genuinely had a good time watching the performances in the movie. And again, this movie was a big step up from Prometheus, because Prometheus, we didn't know what direction Prometheus was going, because again, this is a prequel series, and again, Ridley Scott wrote himself into a wall. The problems though is, even though Ridley Scott tried to get himself off that wall, he still left some plot holes here and there. Again, we don't know where this movie series, the prequel series, is going. We don't know how it's gonna be tied with Alien, with Ellen Ripley and her adventures and stuff like that. We don't know how this is gonna tie into the first two Alien movies, because let's just face it, Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection are trash, and we don't talk about those movies like we don't talk about Dragon Ball Evolution and the Last Airbender movie. We don't talk about those movies because those movies garbage. Okay, and I think that's the problem, because initially the original plot to Covenant was supposed to take place after Aliens, and the sequel to Aliens, this is going to be the true sequel, and they're going to pretty much wipe out the events of Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, like how Bryan Singer wiped out the plot to X-Men The Last Stand with Days of Future Past. Ripley was supposed to have a fever dream, and the space shuttle that her, Bishop, Newt, and Hicks were on went on a completely different direction, hence the reason why they aged, and a bunch of other things. The problem is, right now, again, we don't know where it's going. We don't know what's going on with Wayland, because we know that the head of Wayland, the founder of Wayland, who's played by Guy Pearce, who reprises his role from Prometheus before he dies, he's the one who created David, meaning he's the one who's creating all his his dream of like creating like perfect cyborgs or perfect androids to fit like the human genealogy and stuff like that. It's all a bunch of mumbo jumbo. The problem is that you don't know where this is going, especially if you're someone who's never seen the Alien franchise. If you've never seen Alien, if you've never seen Aliens, or God forbid the new 3 and 4, you don't know what the heck is going on unless you watch Prometheus, and honestly Prometheus doesn't really do a good job explaining why Wayland Wayland Corporation, why they need these xenomorphs and all that stuff. Another problem I have with the movie is you honestly don't care about the characters. Like, I honestly don't care about Billy Conrad's character, Orem. Like, he becomes the new captain after initially James Franco, who I think they pumped him up to be like the starring man of Alien Covenant. He dies in like the first 5 minutes of the movie. Like, his entire body gets set on fire while asleep and stuff. You don't really care about Danny. Well, you actually do care about Danny McBride's character. Honestly, Danny McBride's character and Michael Fassbender's characters are pretty much the only people you actually care about. Don't get me wrong, I think Catherine Waterston does a good job. She pretty much plays an Ellen Ripley like character, where she's all tough and humble and is trying to be a badass. Like, you just watch your pothead of a husband get burnt up like someone burning a barbecue who doesn't know how to cook barbecue. You just watch this dude get obliterated. And again, overall, why should I care about these characters? Why should I care whether or not they're gonna die? What's their end game? The only characters you're caring about are the three characters I talked about: David / Walter, Danny, and Tennessee. Those are the only characters you ever even care about. Also, the movie was kind of predictable. Like, when they meet David, you already know, if you watch the movie, David was a bad guy. This dude is the reason why the Prometheus went down. He infected the captain of the ship and everything like that. He kills Naomi Rapace's character, Elizabeth Shaw, from the first movie off screen, because unless you watch the viral videos that are supposed to be like the prologues to Alien Covenant, you find out that she dies in the movie. He put one of those face huggers on her, and she, alien just busts out of her chest. So, and obviously she couldn't C-section her way out of that. But yeah, and again, the movie, it was predictable. We all knew it was gonna happen. Like, somehow David was gonna take Walter's place, even though Walter is supposed to be an upgrade to David's modeled android unit and stuff like that. And yet he loses. Don't get me wrong, it's cool to watch two androids beat the hell out of each other, but at the same time, you kind of knew who was going to be the victor, because let's face it, David is going to pretty much set up the rest of the Alien prequels, because he's the reason why, which I'm pretty sure in the final Alien prequel trilogy movie is going to do, he's going to be the reason why xenomorphs are around and stuff like that. Overall, though, I think that's all I got on my notes. Again, the movie is all right. It's not a bad movie. It's just that if you did not watch Prometheus and if you did not watch Aliens, if you're going in fresh into the Alien franchise, this is not the right movie to watch. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you should probably either go watch the first Alien movie or go watch Prometheus, so you can understand the grasp of what's happening. Or matter of fact, just watch Prometheus, Alien Covenant, and oh crap. Anyways, so overall, again, you don't really care at all. Again, just watch Prometheus or watch the first Alien movie if you want to understand what's going on, or just look it up. Yeah, overall, I think, again, Ridley Scott did this as an apology for Alien, Prometheus, whatever you're supposed to call it. Other than that, the movie's not bad. I enjoyed it. I mean, was it worth the $17 to go see it in IMAX? Probably not. I would rather have gone see it in like a regular screening, or just wait until the movie came out. So overall, just, if you're an Alien fan and if you actually like this, then yeah, go watch it. Go watch the movie. You might enjoy it. If you're not an Alien fan and you don't understand and you don't want to take the time to watch Prometheus, which I honestly, you don't really need to watch Prometheus, because Prometheus, as cool looking as it wasn't that good of a movie when you in the long hold. So go ahead and rent this movie once it comes out. Rent it on Google Play or iTunes or whatever platform you use. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed this, hit it with a thumbs up. If you didn't like it and you're probably an Alien fan who's probably pissed off at me, hit it with a thumbs down. I like the Alien series. I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I like Aliens is my favorite sci-fi movie, and honestly, the first Alien movie is kind of underrated because it is overshadowed by Aliens, which was directed by James Cameron. It's not bad. I actually prefer the Predator series, and hopefully the new Predator movie is gonna be better, because I like Predators, but I want to know what they're gonna do now with the Predator series. So it's Predator's turn. Hopefully it's better than Covenant. Again, Covenant's not a bad movie. It's just, it's all right. It was all right. But yeah, so let me know what were your thoughts about Alien Covenant. Did you like it? Did you not? And be sure to follow me here on YouTube, subscribe, and please make sure to hit that bell, because YouTube's algorithms all up the wazoo right now. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, where I will do all my live reviews of movies. Any movies that have previously come out and are now on DVD, I will actually do recordings for alone on YouTube. So, likely or not, you'll probably see some movies that I've yet to see, and I'll probably do a review of them exclusively on YouTube that's not live. And also be sure to follow my boy Mr. Godchild15, and if you want more content, and that's not just me or GC, please be sure to follow Rangers Live Chat. Link in the description box, or link at the end of the video will be there, where we talk about all Power Rangers content, whether it's ideas for the new movie that hopefully will come out soon, or Power Rangers Ninja Steel reviews, or their reviews or interviews with cast members of previous seasons of Power Rangers, writers, and all that stuff. Other than that, guys, this is Reckless Fox. Peace out. Keep on marking things $20 or less, and I will see you on the next stream. Bye.